Hi, I'm Trixie. I'm here with Brandon, and we're gonna see how well we really know each other. Well, there's no use being formal in the studio today because we're here with Brandon. Clap, 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 clap. You guys know him from Trixie Mattel, from behind the scenes on art projects, but people also might not know your IMDb. Would you tell the children other things you've been in?
Well, a highlight would be another gay sequel, Gays Gone Wild. Check it out now. Or I was in the audience of People's Court once. No, I'm just kidding.
That's actually so weird. Well, if you guys haven't seen another gay sequel, it's influential. He was in a movie with RuPaul, come on.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I'm in something with the world's biggest drag queen.
Biggest physically,
Yeah.
Thank you. So I thought one of my favorite shows, Katya and I did it back in the day. We did Besties for Cash on WoW. But I love game show type of shit. We just watched that Anna Kendrick movie with the dating game. And I love sort of the reveal and the I don't know. So I thought you and I could answer questions provided by Nick.
Hi.
Who didn't even plan on being camera, but I said, we're gonna put the light on you. We're gonna film you. Nick's gonna ask us questions. We're gonna answer them. And we're gonna reveal whether or not we know each other. Are we all down with that?
Yes.
We made up these rules as we went 5 minutes ago, but before we do this, can you tell the children where to find you? We always say it at the end, but let the children know where to find you.
Well, I'm a guy looking around on Scruff and Grindr. My Venmo is Brandon-Lim-9, and on everything else, I'm the Brandon Lim.
And if they're in LA, you guys, because Brandon does stand up all the time. He's so funny.
Thank you so much. If you come, please don't hurt me.
They're not gonna hurt you.
Well, Selena.
Damn. Today's video is sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Now, if you know me and you follow this channel, you know that especially recently, my commitment to better helping myself has been very high. In addition to time off, I engaged in a lot of talk therapy during my break, and I cannot tell you how much it really helped me get myself to a new level of self-love and self-respect and just bettering myself in my life. When I first started therapy, I was a little nervous, but with BetterHelp, I felt better because I knew I could connect anywhere from my phone, texting even, or a video call, or even just a phone call. I've done them sometimes where I'm just in a hotel room and I don't want to video chat that day. I also liked it because I knew I could switch therapists at any time for any reason. Maybe I don't have the right vibe. I mean, it's a little like dating. One therapist I tried initially, really, really nice, super helpful, but it was a time zone thing and I could not get up at 7 a.m. every day to talk. So I ended up just being able to switch at any time without having to really shuffle around. BetterHelp is a platform where therapists and people getting treatment can communicate very effectively over long distances. Something I also love about BetterHelp is, let's say you live in a really conservative area and maybe you don't have a car so you can't get to an office. I like BetterHelp because you can reach, let's say an LGBTQA+ positive therapist remotely from your home without having to have a license or get in the car. It's very convenient. If you're struggling and you think that you'd benefit from a little bit of extra help, check out BetterHelp. Click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/Trixie Mattel for a discount on your first month. Back to that gorgeous woman in the video. I think we should get started. Before we do, please subscribe to the channel. You know we do all the time. And since I'm back from my sabbatical and I'm all rejuvenated, I don't know what to do with this curtain, this shoulder. This is I might be a man, but we're just gonna hide the arm. Is it supposed to be like this? No. Do you guys think I look like Magica Dispel from DuckTales?
Comment below.
Like so many men have said before, let's get in Brandon.
Yes.
By the way, Brandon's mom is here today, so we are gonna try to clean it up. If there's any questions about your personal life, I'm gonna act like you're a nun.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But
He's never had alcohol, he's never had sex, it's
Right. I'm looking for a virgin just like me. My mother is my chosen family.
So let's get started. Can we get a softball? Can we see how this is gonna go?
Yeah. Okay, first question.
Don't look at my answer.
I'm not finna.
What is your friend's full name?
Okay. That is so to start with. Okay. Are you saying with the middle name
Yeah,
too?
with the middle name.
Hold on. Okay.
Do you want to go first, darling?
Girl, I think you have mine right. It's Brian Michael Furcus.
Survey says.
That's so fucked up. I'm so sorry. I'm in the room with the woman who named you and I don't know it. Okay, I said Brandon Michael Lim Walchick.
Yes!
Is that right?
Yes, it absolutely is right.
I had a feeling we had the same middle name. And then Brandon goes by Brandon Lim, but Brandon's half Polish, so there you go. By the way, such a Wisconsin name, 5 consonants altogether. Brandon Michael Lim Walchick.
Yes!
Right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Best work acquaintance for cash.
Where is your friend's hometown?
Okay.
Oh, good one.
We're starting with general knowledge, and then we'll move into like the more hypothetical as we go.
She's a Virgo.
I could have just said Milwaukee, but I know I tried for more specific. We'll see if I'm right.
Are we ready?
Yes. I'm from Brookfield, Wisconsin.
I said Wauwatosa. I thought it was Wauwatosa.
I hear it.
Did you go to Wauwatosa High School?
I have family there now, so I'd say half credit. Damn. It's all gravy.
No hot ones.
Wauwatosa is big, okay?
Yeah, borders it. Oh, well, also, wait. I'm changing mine.
All right, change it.
Okay.
And we're still practicing.
You know, you should help the Republicans count the votes because it's really all over
The social security number of her is...
I mean, I'm from Silver Cliff, but I went to Cribbets Wissahickon High School. I mean, it's a 3-part town.
I went with the dual state.
Hell
couple
yeah!
Answer. Silver Cliff, Wissahickon.
Silver Cliff.
I love myself.
I'm from Wagon Wheel Watusi. What's next?
When is your friend's birthday?
Okay. Yeah. This is so rude. Girl,
Ready?
this is so...
So Trixie, tell us your birthday.
Well, my birthday's August 23rd, 1989. There we go. There we go.
That's my Virgo child.
Brandon, what's yours?
Mine is January 18th, 1983.
I just wrote I'm sorry because I
love it.
don't know.
No, you've given me
you
lots
know-
of lovely gifts over the years.
You, my best friend Becca, and my best friend Rachel are all January babies, and that's like Thunderdome, and I forgot your birthday. I'm sorry.
I'm into it.
It's in my calendar.
That counts. You're doing a great job, Nick, I must say.
Anything else Brandon uses every single day that you want to highlight? Brandon has to remember my birthday probably once a week.
Girl, I'm just happy she knows my name. Damn. Beautiful girl.
Before the I'm glad my mom is dead book, Brandon was calling me Jeanette for years.
Absolutely.
What's next? Can we have one? Can we have one that I know?
Toss her a gimme. How about you ask what Brandon's favorite thing about Trixie?
Shut up.
Where did the two of you first meet?
Okay. Like city?
Give me some
Latitude and
some
longitude.
information.
I think this is a hard one because I feel like there's probably different stories through the lore, but I have a really clear memory of this. Can I go first?
I'm really...
Damn bitch, a novel?
Well...
I can't tell, you guys, as an
Okay.
side note, I can't tell if I look great or horrible. I look like an Easter egg that is a manager at the mall.
You look like Yzma in her early years.
Damn. I look like E.T. at the club.
Mm.
I really do. I remember meeting Brandon. At the time, Brandon was like part-time in LA doing modeling and acting, and he was part-time in Milwaukee spending time with family and working. And I remember meeting him at my bar. That's now my bar at This Is It in Milwaukee.
I said Milwaukee. At Mayfair, we also worked together, the Macy's and the J. Crew. We met via our friend Jacob Bach. Hey, Jacob! And this is it.
That is such a, I worked at the Mac counter in the Macy's, and just a few stores away, he worked at the J. Crew. I can't believe we got that right. I just remember you knew Jacob Bach, who's a good friend of ours. The rest was history.
The rest is history.
And that's when I first went to see Brandon do stand-up in Milwaukee, at the now defunct Comedy Cafe.
Yeah.
He has gone now. And then we just began, and then we were doing parties together back in the day. And Brandon actually helped me film my Drag Race audition tape.
I love us so much.
In order for you to get a point, you both have to have the same answer.
Okay.
When was the moment you felt like you actually became friends?
Woman,
Oh
a
my
woman.
God. Still waiting.
Yeah,
Still
I
waiting.
had that moment and now it ended. So this is the next era.
Brandon calls me a full-time employer, part-time friend,
Yeah.
which I think is I just have to say, I mean, this is a lot. We know a lot about each other, but we met probably 13 years ago now, so it's hard to remember. How many answers are you writing, bitch?
I have to cover my bases. I'm a try-hard Asian.
But this isn't a photo shoot. You don't bring options.
All right.
It's one.
All right.
You go first.
Okay. Well, there were multiple options to choose from. I said the swell parties, the parties we threw together. I also said Pride Fest when Trixie got out of the car drunken and then got into another person's car. But also for me was a night where the snow was a little too heavy and I slept over at this one's house on the couch, y'all nasty. We weren't mashing coochies yet. And I remember hearing Trixie's story and thinking, this person and this project, there's never been two things that have been more right for one another. And there were stars on the carpet when you roomed with
Devere.
Yes, there were stars on the carpet and I knew star.
I wrote Throwing Our Party Swell. Brandon and I and our friends put together a party because Brandon was in LA and he was telling us about like a club called Rhonda and all these cool parties. And we were like, why doesn't Milwaukee have that? So Brandon helped us like bring LA to Milwaukee kind of.
I felt like Kevin Bacon of Footloose teaching them children to dance because we deserved it.
Yeah, it was fun. You were there the first swell. I remember
My mother.
Brandon's mom came at 8 p.m. and got one beer and went home. I remember like it was yesterday.
It was Spry Huddy.
Yes. And there was one go-go boy already dancing. It was like her and Kevin Gadzelinski and he was up there dancing.
We love all of you.
Yeah.
And I mean, That's where we're from.
Yeah, I have such clear memories of that. Also, that Pride, I was so drunk, you guys. I thought, wouldn't it be funny to get in the car of those people? We were stopped in traffic. So I got on the car in drag and opened up this extended cab truck in full drag and opened it. Was like, what the fuck? And I remember the guy screamed, hell no. And slammed the door and drove away. And I could have been killed. Like drag queens jumping, that's like illegal, dangerous. I could have been shot, but I guess in the moment I thought it was funny. Pride.
They should be so lucky. They were prideful.
Yeah, and then also, I guess the other memory I have too is, well, when we were promoting Swell, Brandon did something wild and out of pocket. We went to a club across town that our party was not being thrown there, and Brandon took a bunch of our flyers and threw them in the air on the dance floor, and we got in trouble for promoting, which you really shouldn't do, but it was wild. There was no rules back then. It was the 80s.
Remember that radio commercial too? You were...
Oh yeah, we paid for a radio commercial. It was my voice on the radio like, Swell, upscale on the down low, Milwaukee's hottest new party.
Comment below if you were there and if you want to see it come to your city.
It was so... I love that party. Brandon like put together the whole vibe of upscale on the down low. So everything was like fancy, but what did you call it? Something in hot dogs?
Oh, caviar and McDonald's and caviar. Like it's what I wear on the carpet is Gucci and Goodwill. Very much that dichotomy of up and low.
Yeah.
Love it.
It was fun though. It was a really fun party. Next.
What was your first fight?
Oh God,
It's continuing. I don't know about a fight, but I know about a moment where I saw my life flashed before my eyes and it was pink. I have a traumatic moment.
I think that counts.
Am I a child of trauma that I don't remember? I just have blackout.
Aww.
Mine's general. I'll go first because mine's more general.
Okay.
I just said work things because Brandon and I have never really fought about anything real in the like friendship wise, but in the high stress of work and money and working with people we know, it's like we don't ever really disagree about anything except work shit gets to us, but it always gets resolved.
I love you. Yeah, I think that's the truth is that this one has built an empire and us getting here has been a wild and fun, crazy adventure. But, you know, you always got to stay buckled up because it has been so wild and so amazing and so perfect. So it's never a fight so much as like a conversation. I put when the lashes were in the side of the makeup case in London and Trixie and Bob cut the card key holder up and put Sharpies on it, and then it was paper lashes, and then I found the lashes. That's when it was so real.
You guys, it was like I had a gig at midnight in London, and we had to go on the news in the morning at 8 a.m.
And you slept in that makeup.
I slept in the makeup, so it was already hard. And then Brandon took our lashes and put them in the side of our makeup case so we wouldn't lose them.
Yeah.
And then we didn't have them. So we had to take a Sharpie and cut up the room hotel card and make paper lashes. I was definitely like, you motherfucker. But things like that happen. I mean, Fina one time ironed one of my dresses and burned it, and we like still don't talk about it.
And the thing is, we had the lashes at the last minute, but she liked them. So sometimes, I'm not going to say happy accidents, but you know.
We try to avoid the happy accidents, but you know.
Also, I love the royal we. The we, honey, we.
Also, this was not a fight. This was just crazy. One time we were leaving the pit stop and it was pouring raining, and one of my dresses fell out of the back of the SUV, and the network we were working at saw footage of an unhoused individual snatching up that dress, that custom dress, and taking it. So I always think I'm going to be walking in LA and through like a tent city and see like a pink sequin dress and be like, that moment in Devil Wears Prada where they see each other and they're just like,
what is your friend's guilty pleasure?
oh girl. Guilty pleasure? Guilty?
Trixie don't feel no guilt, and she don't need to.
That's the thing, the Brandon likes, Brandon does not feel bad about. So, I don't want to expose her, but let's just go.
You can do it.
I have 3.
Oh, I can think of some.
Sorry. Good thing this isn't, you know what? Good thing we're not playing for money.
Yeah.
Because you can't put a price on friendship.
Trixie's playing for Peta and Brandon's playing for Brandon. You know, that's my friend, my sister, my daughter, my play cousin. So anything she does is justified. That's a star. She can do whatever she wants. So the only thing I could think of that she enjoys and keeps on enjoying when they're in front of her are Hai Chew, the Asian candy.
That's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
I will up a whole bag of those and then be like, why does my tummy hurt? Like, I have no chill. The only thing that stops me from going harder is that they're individually wrapped. I get sick of unwrapping them, not sick of eating them. Okay, well, mine were a little more personal. I said top model. Is that guilty pleasure? People like top model.
I love it. Nigel Barker, call me.
Gentlemen of a certain age.
I like them old.
And then this is the old Brandon, but old Brandon liked to partake in the marijuana. We would be on tour and Brandon would make a little Apple marijuana device, and then he would take it and whip it as far into the country as possible so that we could drive away in the tour bus and not, be breaking the law.
Exactly. Always looking out for the LLC and the bottom lines.
But Brandon you don't smoke anymore.
And I wasn't guilty at the time.
Yeah. Brandon quit smoking, which I think is really impressive.
I did.
What is your friend's biggest pet peeve?
He keeps saying friend and I keep forgetting who he's talking about.
Shut up! Oh, I know this. Damn, bitch, I do know you. That's sick. And you know what else too? You guys have to think too. We don't just work together. We travel the world together. We live on tour buses together. We've done so many TV shows together. And we worked together when we were both like broke and there was no money to even make. So we go back a long time.
And we did butt stuff.
No, we didn't. So I'm not old enough. I'm not old enough. Okay, my pet peeve. So many things piss me off.
Old you. That's the old you though.
That's the old me though. That's the old me. Brandon and I lately, what we've been doing is saying a bunch of whack and then going, but that's the old me talking. I hate her. She's disgusting and I don't think she looks good at all, but that's the old me.
After the break, we're back.
Yeah, once you say, but that's the old me, you free yourself from whatever you just said. What's my pet peeve? I mean, I have so many. You tell me, because I bet you know.
No, you say one and I will have said it.
I just feel like I'm so positive and I don't like hate anything. And I never would speak up about things I don't like. I'm not negative.
The entire room stands up and walks out.
I know. Oh.
I could do your makeup again.
I don't know. Can you tell me? I think
yes, I went with non-punctuality / waiting. Also a toss-up with unpreparedness.
Yeah. Honestly, Katya and I, the reason we worked together so long is because we're both very on time. She is a mess, but she's always on time. I'm not saying she looks good, but she's on time. Mine, I got you, Brandon.
I know what it is.
When the bottoms of shoes are scuffed on a TV show.
Yes, exactly.
On a talk show, when the guest crosses their legs, if the bottom of the shoes are scuffed, he self-destructs.
It's one of the biggest moments of one's life being on a show like that, so they could have the shoe waiting right before they step onto the set so that it is pristine down there, or you could just keep them little feet on the ground.
Or paint them. But Brandon's like, these people go on there and they cross their legs and all you see is their scuffed ass shoe. And once you've said it, now like that's all I see when I see that.
All right, next question. What is your friend's biggest irrational fear?
These are the easy ones because he's crazy as hell. I got his ass.
All right, Brandon, what would you say your irrational fear is?
Being late to the airport?
Girl, I'll say this, and almost like a also ran of this. Brandon is pretty germophobic, but he also rarely gets sick, so I think it's probably smart. Brandon hates champagne bottles popping. He hates champagne. Like when we've done a video where we pop a bottle, Brandon will hand it to me, plug his ears, and run out of the room. What do you think's gonna happen?
Well, multiple people a year lose their eyeballs and sight because that champagne cork has hit people in the eye, causing blindness. I learned this myself when I tried to quick chill a champagne bottle and put it in the freezer. Kids, never do that, and it ricocheted so far across the room. So I will step out, I will cover my eyes. Do you trust the people that you're partying with?
No, it was literally like you're me filming.
Yes.
Brandon will.
Yes.
And he'll run.
Yeah. Do you see these eyes? They're still here.
We were doing like an easy bake video and you sprinted out and I was like, what?
Yes. Also, I mean, I guess I was thrown, Bob Barker, because that is a very rational fear. And my second runner-up is balloons popping. I'm in good company because Oprah Winfrey's biggest fear is also balloons popping. That unpredictability.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the same as champagne, though. It's that like, is it going?
Yeah.
By the way, if you're watching this and you know somebody who's been injured by a champagne bottle, maybe comment and maybe we all should be smarter.
She's releasing eye patches that are bedazzled. Trixie Mattel champagne coming soon to a bar near you.
I would love to do a non-alcoholic like a Martinelli's.
Prosecco because it's sparkling champagne, sparkling wine.
One glass of Prosecco, 75 calories. It's the same as a banana. You make the choice. That's, by the way, Brandon, show them my voice that you do. I'll be doing videos. Do me doing a makeup video. Do it now.
Well, I'm just going to go into the pocket of the eye. We're just going to do a little, usually there's an emulsifier and there's like also pigment, but.
And actually, lately I've been doing him doing me. So I'm like, I'll blend the pocket. And I don't know what it is, but I guess that is me. My irrational fear. I get so worked up about his answer. I guess, am I fearless? This is like a deep cut, but I don't drive with the foot out the window anymore because the leg will get chopped off like that movie, Death Proof. I do think about that. Also, I do think about the tour bus flipping over. What else you got?
I went with animatronic gorillas.
Oh my God, that's obviously the answer.
That's the answer.
That's the answer. Oh my God, I do not get down with that. My other one, dun dun.
Oh, Jaws. When the person fell in the Jaws thing.
That shark is, that animatronic shark is in the water waiting at all times. If I fell off that ride in that water with that shark, I'm telling you my heart would stop. I'm telling you I would die. The thought of a robot shark underwater, it makes me sick.
If you work at Universal Studios, comment below and take us on a guided tour of the park.
Please do. All right, let's go.
What would your friend's final meal be?
What would our last meal be?
Yeah.
A final meal?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I got his ass. I got his ass so good.
Okay.
You know, I want to win money, but I want to roast more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My friend's answer would be cheese curds or Noodles and Company.
I was gonna say Noodles and Company. The Wisconsin mac and cheese and the Penny Rosa. Honorable mention would be Jimmy John's. Isn't that sad? Everyone hates Jimmy John's. And Brandon has a wide palate. Brandon likes a lot of different foods, but he loves whatever's free.
Yeah!
This bitch loves a free meal. If
you
he is
so much.
full, if he has just eaten, but there's free food, Brandon's like, later, I need to know that I took advantage of that free food.
Exactly. Thank
And I
you so
respect
much.
that.
Also, if you're watching in Wisconsin, Cops Custard or Cousin Subs could be my death row meal, last meal.
Nick had the idea for us to all go next time we're in Wisconsin to do a Eat the Foods of Wisconsin video. But we're not eating that cannibal sandwich. You guys, to be continued, okay?
Irrational, rational fear.
Very rational.
Y'all nasty.
If your friend could gain one superpower, what would they want to have?
Oh,
No.
you better erase whatever the that was, bitch. I don't want to know. Oh, don't look at mine.
Trixie, what would your superpower be?
My superpower at this point, I think getting in drag without having to sit and do all of it would be nice. Or, yeah, probably that.
I thought my friend's superpower would be, if she could choose, would be to fly. Or I also said born woman. So that's kind of not true, right? It'd be so much.
To fly or born woman question mark. That is so crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly, that would, if I was, because you know, a lot of women do drag. I do think I could get ready a little faster if I didn't have to put the tits on. You know what I mean?
I would choose the superpower, the ability to be in multiple places at the same time. And I think that'd be really good for work.
Yeah, I think that'd be good too. But really, bitch, Brandon is not about the drama. Brandon is not involved. Brandon, that's not his business. But Brandon loves to hear the bullshit. If Brandon hears you in another room talking about someone, Brandon's like, what was that? Sorry, but what was that you said about them? So I said, hearing gossip from another room. Brandon loves to hear what happened. So-and-so got fired. Well, what happened? This is what I heard. I don't know though. This is all I heard. Brandon loves to not be involved in drama, but he loves a front row seat. He loves it.
I
He
love
loves
myself. I love myself.
If I come in and I tell Brandon, you will not believe what I heard. It is like laser. He will drop everything. But we're in the know. Sometimes we have entire conversations about what we would maybe say to someone someday. Because we're not about the drama, because that's not us, that's the old us.
Exactly.
But that's the old me.
We call it venting and it doesn't leave the room.
Yeah, all right.
If your friend could be any animal, what would they be? All right, Brandon, what animal would you like to be?
I would love to be a monkey.
Why?
Agile, gymnastics, fun,
Okay,
mischievous.
I said an emotional support dog at a nursing home.
Oh, I love that.
Because
A
you get to
dog-
sit in those old men's laps.
Yeah.
But also, you know, very heartwarming service.
Well, you know when you like them older, you gotta beware of those STDs like shingles. I went with a bird.
Of course.
And I just
The lashes.
eyelashes.
The eyelashes. Okay, I want to be a bird, but not that bird.
Yeah.
Not the feet so far apart.
Well, they're small. They're tiny.
I would love to be a bird. I think that's fun. You get to fly, you get to talk. I mean, I think it's cute.
I've learned so much about birds via Trixie.
Too
They
much.
They can outlive you.
Special interests. It's one of my special interests.
If your friend could invite anyone alive or dead to a dinner party, who would they invite?
Oh, I know this.
Trixie's had the pleasure of meeting a lot of her sheroes.
Mine's pretty obvious. RuPaul. I'm obsessed with RuPaul.
I ate the big one on that and I didn't answer.
Mine's RuPaul. I mean, she just is she's God, you know.
I would say,
We met a lot of people and there was only one that truly gagged you.
well, I guess, oh yes, Anna Wintour.
Because we were at Condé Nast in New York and Anna was behind me, I guess. Brandon was facing me. He went sheet white, like, and went, oh my God. His voice cracked. He went, oh my God. I said, what? He goes, turn around right now. And I turned, and you guys, I was early. I was not in a good mood. I turned around like this to Anna Wintour. And like she was, I thought she was an impersonator.
Me too. I thought it was a drag queen, Anna Wintour.
Very pretty. her beautiful
Gorgeous.
skin. And Brandon never does this. He walked into the elevator with Anna Wintour.
Yeah.
He walked in the elevator, he chased her into the elevator and said, "Can I get a picture?"
Yes.
Yes. And she was nice and she did.
She sure did. It was incredible.
It was chilling to see her. It was crazy. It was
Yeah,
cool.
I enjoy fashion. A lot of wonderful couture moments have happened with Trixie. I dream for more of them for her and us as a whole. And yeah, those are really magical moments.
The two of you were stranded on a desert island together. What would your friend's skill set be?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Brandon, what do you think you bring to the table on a desert island?
I would bring organization to the desert island, and I would also bring athleticism that could help with the survival, like swimming or rowing a boat that we made.
One of me and Brandon's like common things is if we have like, let's say we have a bag, we put something in it, it fits perfect. We love that. We love that. We had something like that little suitcase. We put my ears in there and they fit perfect. And we were both like, oh, it was awesome. I put cleaning wig lace.
Yep.
Well, I'm assuming I'm in drag on this island, right? Mama will provide, you know.
Yes.
I'm assuming I'm in drag.
What would my friend say that she would do on the islands?
Well, I don't want to be corny boots, but I was a Boy Scout and I can build shelter and I can make a fire.
I said was an Eagle Scout and fire making, knot tying, etc.
Girl.
I would love to do Survivor with you or Amazing Race. Our life is kind of like both of those.
It is sometimes when we're like in other countries running through airports. Sometimes it's like, what day is it? Where are we? What language do these people speak? We don't know.
Also, MacGyvering is a great skill to have in a job like this because sometimes we need to make things happen.
Yeah.
If you both were forced to get the same tattoo, what would it be and where?
Oh my God. Brandon and I are not tattoo people. What would we get? Well, this is kind of a both of us thing, right? I said some kind of Wisconsin tattoo.
I said the Trixie Mattel heart logo,
Oh.
which some people on tour did do.
People on our tours have gotten that, which is crazy. And I'm on them forever. And now I'm like, wow, I can never get in trouble. I think a Wisconsin tattoo, I think we would get like a Milwaukee thing. Like I would get a little slice of cheese.
I think that'd be really cute. Or like a heart that looks like the cheese. Would be cute.
Yeah, that's
You
cute.
both get cute points.
Aww. All my logos get made by an artist in Milwaukee, keeping the girls alive.
So maybe you've already heard this before, but one time I hooked up with a person that didn't want me to take their pants off, and it turned out that they had a Trixie tattoo on their thigh. And I said, I'm sorry that happened to you, but we could have still done things.
Isn't that fierce? Similar things have happened to me.
Happened to us all at this point. What TV show or movie represents your friendship?
What movie represents us? Mine's kind of obvious. I don't know. I said Tu Wong Fu. Because we are in drag all over the United States, in small towns, like outdoors. I feel like we're always, and Brandon's always in drag mentally.
I said Tu Wong Fu because I'm Asian.
You said Tu Wong Fu.
I'm Wong Fu. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so crazy. I thought that was like, we do spend too much time together. This is a wake up call that we need social lives.
It's like you're Ashley and I'm Mary Kate. Well, again, my scruff and my grinder are a guy looking around. I'm coming to a city near you, and that's not a fake.
People are gonna start pretending to be you at this point.
Well, I
Has that
think
happened yet?
people have
Yes.
thought that I was fake me, which is so flattering, but my litmus test of how famous adjacent I am, I'm sending photos out with my face and my dick, and then if people report it, then I'll know I've made it. But until then, just enjoy it.
Someone pretending to be you, right?
Someone's pretending to be me. It's the whole thing.
What else we got? I think we're doing good.
Last question. This is a bonus question.
All right, for all the marbles.
You're writing your friend's biography. What's the title?
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm glad my mom's dead. Because we always talk about our like stage mom relationship.
Sing out, Louise. I would say, not without my daughter, the Brandon Lim story. No, I said insane clown the Trixie Mattel story because we've talked and joked about using this for many years and we're still waiting for the moment.
Insane clown. Damn. Well, neither of us win anything, but I think we learned something along the way.
Yes, it was an honor just to play.
Tell the girls where they can find you, Brandon.
I'm the Brandon Lim on all social media, and you can check out Offshoot coming soon to Out TV, or check out some Trixie Motel.
And I'm Trixie, and I'll still be here on YouTube. Thank you to Nick for being in the video, and let me know what you think of our answers. Goodbye.